Hello. I started panicking about what I was going to do today, so I decided to stop doing that and just do a stream instead. Because I wanted to build this. So, let me go ahead and open these things up. Hello, CT. Welcome in. This is a 2-in-1, technically. It's got... where does it show it? Oh, there it is. So there's two types of trees you can make with it. I'm just gonna make the first one, though. It looks like it uses more parts, and I really don't want to store Lego parts in the box as much as I possibly can. Maybe I'll make a weird combo. I'm no master builder. I got it for Christmas, so I couldn't build it for Christmas, unfortunately. But I have a couple actually buildable things. I'll scatter probably over the next few weeks or so. I think I've only got 2 more after this. Interestingly enough. When did they start taping their boxes down instead of gluing the cardboard together? Oh, that'll do it. Wait, what? I've got two instruction sets. But they're both... Oh, I can either make these two, or I can make a big combo. I kind of want to make the big one, I think. It looks like it only uses half of the parts, though. There's ornaments missing off of this one. Maybe I can just stick them on there if I so please. This is gonna be the densest tree I've ever made. And the only one. I hope everybody had good holidays, if they had holidays. I don't think some people get the Christmas time as a holiday. Well, I guess if they don't celebrate it, that makes sense. These have numbers on them? Oh, they don't have numbers on them. That's a big axle. Okay, we're gonna have to figure this out as we go. What's my tool? Is it? Crinkly crackly. So aside from this Lego tree that I'll have, I actually bought a Christmas tree this year. A fake one. Because I wanted to have it for later. And also I really didn't want to haul a live tree up the stairs. I don't live on the bottom floor of my apartment complex. Okay, I'll have to... Since the tool came out of this bag, I assume this is the first bag I use. And according to the instructions, that looks correct. So I have to use big a big white plate there, and there's a big white plate there. However, it also shows this red plate here. And if you look like south of the instructions, there's a red plate right there. So I guess I'm combining bags today. Do my best to keep the action in the main camera view. Oh, the 2-in-1 isn't that it makes the 2 little trees, it's that it makes the big tree or the 2 little trees. So it's a 3-in-1, I guess, really. And they just already had it printed on the box, maybe. I don't know. That's confusing. The rattling of plastic. Please don't dump your contents everywhere. Da, 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 da. Right up against it, right? Well, let me do that. Yeah, in order to get it into there, I'd have to overlap here. It shows it flush. Maybe not here, but here. There we go. Offset. Oh, I'm moving my mouse around. Hang on. Dance, CT, dance! I hope you've been having a good last few weeks. How have you been? The next step is the green piece? Well, you'd think that. It's a surprising amount of red and brown so far, and white. Jesus. Speaking of brown. Gonna make a big old plate of brown right here. This is a big base. Your birthday was fun? Oh, that's right. Yes, it was your birthday yesterday, wasn't it? Happy birthday. I know, I think I said it in like 4 different servers. But happy birthday again, in voice. Waiting for the next event. Oh, event? What's your event? Is it like a birthday event or a Oh, the New Year's event. Yes. Should be happening tomorrow. Well, tomorrow for me. I believe it's already the 31st for you. I meant to message people to see if they wanted to go out for New Year's, but I kept putting it off, and now that it's as late as it is, I don't really want to message anybody, because I'm sure they already have plans. I should message them anyway, though, because somebody might not have plans and is also worried about making them. Do they fire fireworks like with the big volcano in the background? Because that's cool. That's a cool backdrop on that. It's been a while since I've been to a fireworks show. We had a bunch of them. I had to manage a few when I was younger. Not like directly, but I had to make sure people weren't stupid around the fireworks. I worked at a summer camp. This looks like a baseball, sort of. It's giving me feelings of a baseball. Reminiscent of a baseball. I like these little hearts. They're cute. I did something that I don't normally do, which was post-Christmas shopping. My mother was going, along with a friend of the family. So I decided to tag along. I was like, oh, maybe I'll buy something, maybe I won't, we'll see what happens. I ended up buying more than I thought. But I still didn't spend too much, obviously. I'm a cheap man. Or rather, I guess I'm not cheap with the things that I'm looking at buying, which means that I don't want to buy them because I am cheap. The things that I want to buy are not cheap. A lot of the times. That's tech for you, I guess. Speaking of not cheap and tech, I really need to upgrade my computer one day. One of those crazy old nights. We supposedly have a fiber internet service that I can hook into, but I need to figure out how to get it to be like a backup internet, or well, actually, I guess I need to test to see if it's faster than my current internet. I want an internet service running on my computer, but I'm currently paying for two, really. One of them is with my apartment complex, though. Like they're making me pay it as part of the rent package. It's part of the lease deal. But it would be beneficial as a try, because I wanted to try this internet service anyway. This is gonna be cool. I like this. What's gonna be over right here and right here. A neat little pattern. I think part of, now that I'm thinking about it, part of why I probably haven't sent a message for New Year's stuff is because I'm so used to having everybody in a big group chat because of like Discord and whatnot, but I don't have a lot of my friends in a big group chat, so I don't know. I can't just like put the message out there and have it be nebulous who wants to respond. It'd be a lot easier that way. I don't want to put people in a position where they feel like they have to accept, you know? Look at these leaves. I don't know how long this is gonna take. I didn't really plan this stream. I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. Here we go. Sure. And that's 3. Oh. I don't know why they didn't label these, but that's fine. I'm a big boy, I can figure it out. Probably won't see my face today, by the way. Oops, that's not how that works. So just like that. Just make that little leaf shape. Beautiful. Oh, my camera keeps refocusing because of my wrist. That's funny. Sorry about that. There we go. We got two little areas of leaves that have fallen into the base. Oh, this brown. Rip! And tear! No, wait, that's not the right. Get back in there. I don't know if those are going to be for sliding on. Maybe there might be a mechanism. Probably not. Sometimes they like to throw in these little minor mechanisms into their builds. They're getting crafty these days. There's a master builder on YouTube that I watch. I don't remember which. I think he works at one of the Lego parks or something. He's pretty fun. I'm drinking a new tea. It's just English breakfast, but it's from a new company. It's from a different company, I guess I should say. They're not new. Oh, I have to do this again. Okay, but invert. I've got to invert my colors. Does this spin? That spins pretty well, actually. Okay, they in here? They were in here. Just lay these out instead so I don't have to keep fishing for them. You tried Marvel Rivals? Hey, nice! I've been playing it pretty frequently. We need to hop into a match together. Have you done the winter stuff yet? Ever tried it? Oh, have you just gotten into Marvel Rivals, like, recently? Or you never... There's a winter event happening right now where you can get a skin if you play enough matches. There's like missions you have to complete. You get a little skin for Jeff the Shark. It's like Power Wash Simulator meets Splatoon. I need one more of these. Yeah, it's a beefy boy. I don't know exactly why it's so beefy. It's probably the artwork. It's a ton of like the models look really, really good. And there's all these extra shapes and whatnot that they've got on things to give them comic book feel. Boing, 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 boing. Small level overboarding download size. Yep. And it has to recompile the shaders every single time it starts up. That's how they make that's to keep the file size small. They do that. All the shaders are compressed. You see Professor X? Ooh. That'd be a good one. I don't really know too much about Marvel characters. I was never a big Marvel, like, fanboy. I know some things. I've seen some of the movies and whatnot, but I don't know a lot of the comic stuff. I know some characters. I'm very certain they're going to eventually... Well, maybe they can't put Deadpool in, actually. If they put Deadpool in, they'll have to keep him PG-13. I got Hawkeye. That's one of the ones I know of. Yes, Professor X is in a wheelchair. Well, his like old version is. I think when he was younger, he didn't have to use a wheelchair. I think he only started using a wheelchair later in his life. So they might be able to put in a younger version of him, but with the way that Magneto looks, I doubt it. I think, doesn't he have like telekinesis? Can't he just lift himself over the stairs? This reminds me of in Doctor Who, the Daleks are like these they're like organisms that they're bound to these armored rolling tanks suits. And at one point they were very weak to stairs. They could not go upstairs, but at a different point they like put anti-grav technology on them. So I just remember a clip of them, of like the protagonists stop at the top of a set of stairs and like, oh, the Daleks can't go upstairs, and then the Dalek just like lifts up off the ground and starts hovering towards them. And everybody's like, oh shit. Professor X would just telekinesis glide over everything? Yeah, yeah. That sounds correct to me. There can't possibly be anything else on the bottom for this, right? There is! A fool is me! He can use his powers or his legs? Wait, I thought... Oh, hello, Manix, by the way. He wouldn't... If he's wheelchair bound, he wouldn't be able to... I thought he was actually paralyzed. I didn't think he was just in the wheelchair for like, underestimation purposes or whatever. If that's what you're... Wait, let me get these curved bits out. Where are they? Are they in here? Yes. My fingers are sticky, apparently. Tries to run away. You need to drift around. I want to see Professor X come in like a Jet Set Radio character. He's just grinding on rails and shit. That'd be awesome. That doesn't sound like his style, but that'd be really fun for like a wheelchair character that just like skates around on the wheelchair. They're like drifting around corners and stuff. Speedster character. These people say that the heroes play like you expect them to. Yes, they do. There's a mod for Jeff to be Professor X? What? But why? That's funny though. I like the amount of verticality that they have in the game. There's a lot of vertical play. You gotta make sure that you look up, because there could be an Iron Man or a Storm or Spider-Man or Venom. Any of the above could be flying at you from above you. There's a lot of levels that have second layers above them, so you have to keep track of that too. Yeah, I think Sir Patrick Stewart might be a little old to grind around in a wheelchair. I haven't seen a picture of him in a while. Last time I saw him, I think he was looking quite thin. I'm sure he's doing alright these days, though. Where's this piece? There's like a square. Yeah, I imagine so. That just happens with age. Eventually it starts shedding. I think it has something to do with like how the body is handling the nutrients that it's intaking. stops being able to do that properly. And you probably just eat less and move less. So there's less muscle definition. You can keep it up. I think it just takes a lot more work. Oh wait, that's not it. I need 4x2s. 2x4s even. Okay, they must not be in this bag. Oh, they're in a completely different bag. I see. Why? Why are they like this? Why? Whee. Crinkling plastic ASMR. Through a Corsair headset microphone. I want to see if my headset does it. Recently, when I've been using it off stream, it's been cutting out. Like the past 2 days, it would cut out completely. I don't know if it's my computer doing it, or the drivers, or IQ, or what. So I'm going to. It might be the game that I was playing. I've been playing Kletka recently with Hunter. A fat acceptance leader dies like flies right now. Oh. Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. Not a healthy thing to remain overweight for long periods of time. Speaking of which, I need to go do some exercise. I'm not fat, but I sure am out of shape. Oh, I misunderstood. Okay, a different bag then, maybe. Oh, this bag is exclusively filled with 2x4s. Ow. Webcams and all are failing over time. Yeah, they'll do that. I've been using this one webcam for a long time, but I'm sure you can tell by the resolution it's not the best. I bought it in like 2013 or something. It's old. But I also haven't used it a ton until the past few years. Skinny, don't let someone tell you otherwise. Yeah, I'm rather skinny. I'm at a good weight range according to the BMI. Now, I'm sure that most of my weight is probably fat. I doubt it's muscle definition. But the relative distribution is good. Well, at least I think. I haven't been to the doctor this year. I keep remembering it, but like a month after I last remembered it and forgot about it again. And they won't send me like a... They won't like schedule a day for an appointment ahead for some reason. I don't know why. Every time I go in there, they're like, "Oh yeah, we'll see you, we'll contact you in 3 months or whatever." And then they never do. I'm just like, just schedule an appointment now, and then when it comes around, if I can't make it, I'll change it. Like once we get close to that scheduled date, if I can't make it, I'll change it. But I'll try to give you a good, long enough heads up that it doesn't completely destroy plans. Doctors probably have a really hard time getting time off. Am I allowed to? Oh, what? Go to their schedule in advance? Healthcare meeting. A lot of sketchy stories came out. Wait, these are different colors. Hang on, is there one of these that's darker? I remember the insurance guy that got shot. I do remember that. I don't really have any thoughts on that. There's no way that's supposed to be that color. Look at the difference. The difference in color there. This one's clearly brighter. I don't know why it wants the one with the holes in the center for this. I'm sure there's a reason, especially since there's a hole going straight through the center there. But I can't find one of these that's darker. It would make sense if there's one of these that's the same color as this. Maybe they just packaged the wrong one. Is it visible from the outside? It might be. Oh, well, you know what? Actually, now that I'm looking at the instructions, it's barely visible, but yeah, that is a different color piece in the center of all that green there. That's correct. With only one hole is a custom-made one? Oh, one of these with only one hole? Well, given that there's only one of these, I guess it's not that terrible for colorblind. You just get the one with the holes in it. Maybe I should move the base out of the way for right now. That's what we're doing. I'll bring the base back in a moment. Oh, how rude of me. How were your weeks? Minox and Ricky. How have you been doing? You do anything Anything interesting or fun? I don't know if... Where are the 2x2s? Or the 1x2s? This is all filled with these, and I keep seeing them under stuff. It drives me insane. So I'm like, oh, there's a 2x2. Nope. Or a 1x2. Psych! Is another bag? Perfect. Started workouts again. Hopefully you can start art too. Hey. No time like the present. I know a lot of people like to save stuff like that for New Year's resolutions and whatnot, but might as well start it right away. That's what I say. Unless you need to, like, psych yourself up for it, I guess. Good intentions for the new year, but I start right now. And what sticks, only time will tell. Exactly. Oh wait, this is all 2x4s. I don't need to look in there. Where the heck are these 1x2s? They have to be in here, right? Okay, hang on. I'm gonna do something that's probably very bad. Little organization here. Oh, these are all angles. These are all angled pieces. What became of my game projects? You know, I haven't really started a jam or a project in a couple weeks. I think it's been like a month now. The ones that I was working on, the game jams, they're up on itch. But I haven't really updated them past the point that I left them at. I did some final touch-ups, or some, well, I guess some initial touch-ups really. I did some touch-ups to both of the games after the jam was done for both of them. But I haven't revisited any of them. I never redid the inventory system in the point and click like I thought I was going to. I couldn't focus on it for whatever reason. I think I've become too worried about not having income now. That it's preventing me from starting projects because I'm too worried. I'm too worried about having to. But at the same time, I'm also too worried about getting a job. Like I'm putting it off even further. Because I've got to make a resume, but I'm trying to figure out what to put on the resume because I haven't made a resume in 7 years. So I need to go ask for some help with that, I think. I don't believe that 1x2s exist in these packages. Oh, hang on. What's this bag? Is this it? This is it. I found them. It was hiding. Crazy job market everywhere. Yeah. It's I don't really even know if it's super crazy to be like, because I'm not in the thick of it right now. I just keep hearing things and it's discouraging me even further. One of the things I would probably be going for would be a quality assurance job, because that's what I did for the past 5 years, but quality assurance is getting laid off left and right. That's the most laid off job position in any company, is quality assurance. So I'd like to go in as a programmer of some sort, either a software developer or something, but I've never really made anything besides games. I've never made like a program in Windows that talks to other stuff. I started thinking about making a bot in JavaScript, but I never did that. I might be able to do it in Python. That would probably be easier. There's a lot of things that I look at it and I'm like, oh, I should do that. I should try that. I should practice that. But then there's always a little voice in the back of my head that's like, with what resources, with what time? I mean, I guess I have time. But is that time well spent to practice those things? I don't know. And so I stun lock myself, basically. Easy to do. Because I don't have the experience with any of this stuff. I'm still green in this whole industry. Despite being in it for 6 years. I haven't been in the actual gaming industry for 6 years. I've been in the gaming industry, as in like gambling. They are games, but they're not. They're for a completely different market than the games that you and I play. It's a completely different feel. Although the games that you and I play have gambling in them sometimes. But it's not, you know, it's not gambling, so it's a lot less regulated. There are probably things that I don't have to worry about for stuff that goes into the games. It's probably just put an RNG in there and let it go, or come up with a system for it. Whatever it does is whatever it does. That's just part of the game. Unless you're spending money on it, like actual money, then it's probably gambling. And it would be regulated. AI is driving people crazy after the release of Sora. Everybody will now try to make his own show. Oh no. I've been trying to stop worrying about AI. I've been seeing some stuff with AI come out, and it all looks bad. I don't know what people think they're getting out of it that's good. It just looks like garbage. I think it's kinda cool that a computer is able to generate these sorts of things, but it's not a replacement. It's not a replacement for good art. I mean, I guess it is if you don't care what it looks like, but then, like, why would you do it in the first place? I guess the visuals are just a means to an end at that point. It probably depends on where your focus lies. You know, the people that are super into it are probably the ones that are really, really interested in profit over what it actually ends up looking like. They just want it to have visuals so that people look at it. That's it. They don't care whether it looks great or not. As long as people buy shit. They think they can just tell the AI what they want and the AI will magically create it. Yeah, it's not that simple. I think some people are wise to that it needs a little more than that. But that also then dips into the realm of moral dilemmas where people are now like look at Elon Musk with Grok, where he's just like, all right, Twitter, anything that you upload I can now use to train my AI on. Because you use Twitter, you now have signed this contract that says all of your shit can be used to train my AI. And you can go turn the setting off, but do you think that really stops it? I highly doubt it. I assume no matter what, I'm pretty sure that's just like a comfort blanket so that people upload their stuff anyway, and Grok is actually training off of it anyway. The fact that it's anywhere near it, and that one button is what's controlling everything, I highly doubt that it's actually doing anything. False sense of security. Commercial sector will use it for sure to keep personal needs small. I'm pretty sure I've seen a couple commercials that do use it. But I also don't watch them anyway. So I mean, I guess they can do whatever the heck they want with that. If I register something as being an advertisement, I immediately like I'll like, I won't close the application, I guess, but I will instantly block all senses from absorbing the information. My brain has like an auto dissociation mode. And I just boop. Oh, I wonder what that was. What was that noise? Whose footprints are these? Must have been the wind. I think that's the one, yeah. But I don't want to talk about it because, you know, then we're talking about it. It's a hot topic. And that's what they're going to use. They want to use the hot topic word of mouth to spread their influence. Oh wait, they're just squares. I thought I had to make this. These just look like this. Then you say, oh, the Coke commercial, then people are like, oh, okay, well, which Coke commercial is it? Let me go look it up, and then the Coke commercial has 1 million views on YouTube, and then people are like, wow, look, it got 1 million views. This must be a really good commercial, because everybody keeps watching it. Because nobody reads the comments. Anyway, I said I wasn't going to talk about it. I shouldn't. Oh, I forgot to mention. So, I did talk about... I went post-Christmas shopping, and one of the things that I picked up I picked up a Gundam set that I want to build at some point. I don't really know anything about Gundam. I've already got one that's like a Zaku model, but I thought he looked cool, so I figured I'd get it. I think they look cool. That's all I need for it. Oh, I knocked a candle off. I will learn more about Gundam over time, I think, but I still wish, and I might try to figure out some way to spearhead this, because I really, really want this. I want Gundam model kits, but for like BattleTech style mechs, like the rustic, this is a tank sort of mechs. It might be bipedal, but its main purpose is that it is a tank. It's sort of humanoid. Just imagine like a stiletto, or I really want a catapult. You know, it's not a great mech in the series, I don't think, but I really liked it when I was younger. It's got a nostalgia factor for me. Something about its look just sits right with me. Let's see if I can find a picture here in a second, maybe, to pull up on the stream. The catapult it looks like it's got really big ears. Mickey Mouse's rocket launcher. Funny, I mentioned that I saw Gundam's mod for the recreated homeworld Cataclysm called Emergence now. Oh. Is that that's like a space RTS sort of thing or something? You can play the ships with the sounds of anime. It is an RTS? Okay. I've been thinking about trying some RTSs. I kind of want to try. Well, Hunter is into XCOM, or he was at least for a while. I've been meaning to give XCOM a try, so I might do that at some point. But I've never tried like naval battle RTS for sure. I want to try different genres for the most part. There's a lot of genres. I was an Xbox like first-person shooter. I wasn't really a first-person shooter kid. I was more of like I guess like an action adventure game kid, really. Anything that was multiplayer to get my brother and I to play together. That's what we played. As long as it didn't involve video game violence, because that's affecting the kids' brains. Don't ya know? And then I tricked my mom into buying me Halo 4, and I was fine. Or Halo 3, sorry. Original or remake? I'd probably go with the remakes nowadays. It's because I think it's been a while since the remakes came out, right? Video games turn kids into communists. Just look at Red Faction. Oh no, wait. Is Red no, sorry. Red Alert. That's what I meant. Spice! I've made a ninja star. Yeah. That's Dune. The spice melange. I'm going to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Arrakis. That's specifically capitalistic. I guess it's not really anymore, but... The spice must flow. He who controls the spice controls the universe. Oh wait, no, this doesn't look right. I don't like this. Shut up, car. Oh no! That shot across the desk. There we go. That's better. I think, like, you know, obviously the ESRB readings and stuff they're there for a reason. I don't think too young of a kid should play too violent of a thing, because then they might think that it's normalized. Got the maturity to understand what's going on, but there's definitely a point where it should be okay. And I was past that point, but my mom still said no, because I was still under her household. Which is why I live alone now. I'm done with that shit. Oh! Well, that's an interesting method. So this is on a smooth plate below it, but it's stacked just so this smooth piece fits inside here, and I think it might, like, I think I can still rotate it, but I think it locks into position, sort of. Oh, mate, no, it has to be rotated slightly. Okay, no, it's locking onto these one pieces here, these, I don't know what to call those. Nubs. Studs. Call them studs. I think that might be their actual name. I like that. I like that they put a picture in here to be like, yes, it is supposed to be that angle. Yeah, I can't rotate it. Nobody's able to do Dune justice because its arc is huge. Like the one from the original Warhammer 40k. Yeah, Dune's big. The whole series of Dune is big. Which I thought it was just the first 3 books. I thought it was just Dune. I think it's Children of Dune. And then God Emperor of Mankind. I think that's the order. Maybe it's the other. I think it's Dune, God Emperor of Mankind, and then Children of Dune, or something like that. Yeah, I didn't realize it was as big as it is. I think I was talking with Hunter the other day, and I think I mentioned that I wanted to try to read the rest of the Dune series so that I could get it done and out of the way. I've been trying to read for a while, but every time I look at books, and then I just doom scroll on my phone after that. It's easier. I need to get my attention span back in order to read. I used to love reading. My brain has been rotten. Geriatric spice melange. Oh shoot! I think I got an invite for the beta of the Dune MMO. I need to sign into that at some point. I need to double check my email first to see if I actually got invited. I guess really, and then I need to sign into it if I did. I wonder if my buddy's still working at Funcom. I've got a buddy that works there. Long time ago he started working there, so I don't even know if he's still there. I guess I say buddy. I barely knew the guy. I knew him for like, I think half a year. I have an acquaintance, we'll say. Oh, whoops. More of these. Oh, I get to dip into this bag of angled pieces. Look at that. So beautiful. So 90 degrees. That's so 90 degrees. Oh shit. There we go. I've been thinking about getting like a document camera for this kind of stuff. If I were to do it more often. I like the crafting bits. I like fiddling with things and building stuff like this. I want to get another one of those model kits of like the diorama of the coffee shop and whatnot that I have. I want to get another thing like that. That seems like fun to do. They've got that company that made that has like a bunch of like bookshelf ones too. That they're as thin. They're pretty thin, so you can actually slot them onto a bookshelf, and they're deep. But they have a mirror at the back, so they're big. They look bigger than they actually are. It's a really cool design. And it's just as cozy. I need two... Are those brown or are those gold? Oh, those are flowers. Hold on. Not the brown nubs. I need 2 gold flowers. And 2 red flowers? Are there red flowers? Somewhere? It certainly pretends like there are. So where are they? Oh, this bag that I keep forgetting about. Yes. The one that has the green 1x2s in it. Where'd they go? There it is. It's more your bike, kayak, and survival stuff. Oh, I want to go outside too. There's too many things I want to do. Sometimes you optimize furniture to fit in your apartment. I don't do that. My apartment's a mess. I probably should do it. When you say optimize, do you mean like you modify the furniture so it fits in your apartment? My brother has been doing some handymanning recently. Well, recently I say. Been doing it for a little bit. Matter of fact, he built me this. It's not very complex, but I appreciate it still. It took some doing. And it was of his own volition. That has its own value. Recognize this piece that it's showing me. It's like a ribbed 2x2. Oh, there it is. And it's not as big as a tile, and it's not as big as a brick. It's not as small as a tile, and it's not as big as a brick. It's like an in-between piece. Strange. It kind of looks like an umbilical. Temporary umbilical. Oh wait, I'm still on the underside of this thing. I wonder if this is gonna get to be like this tall, it's gonna really screw with the focus of my camera. It's gonna be fun to figure out. I'll have to move it off screen once it gets to that point. Although I guess once it gets to that point, it'll be done. So, you know, grain of salt and all that. Why does this have a different base to it than the other one did? The other one had a slot that... oh well. I once saw a piece that was a table cabinet with built-in trash can, but it cost over 350 bucks. So you took something that cost you 40 bucks instead and turned it into an expensive one. Oh, nice. A fixer-upper. I am also a fan of doing that. Find the cheap thing, turn it into a better looking thing. Turn this thing over to see where I'm actually putting these studs into. What's it hook onto? Is it over top of this? Okay, hang on. I'm gonna have to pull this out of the way for a second. Oh, I screwed up the focus. Yeah, the contact points are underneath. There we go. Underneath everything. Trying to figure out where it's going to be at is difficile. Oh, this is probably gonna go straight down the center, yeah? Can I do that? Yes, it can. Yeah, it's gonna go on like that. Stability. And then there's a star for the top of this. That's like this one. So I'm assuming there's gonna be something that I put it on that it like sticks onto the top of this. Yeah, I've got the pole as a guide, but the pole doesn't come in until last, I assume. I'm pretty sure this is the last red wafer that I have. Which means, I think after a certain point, I'll probably be using something else as a... That's an interesting piece. That's supposed to rotate. I don't know what that's going to be applied to. Maybe I start using the green wafers after a certain point? I guess there's only one way to find out. That's to keep on trucking. Fun. Cool. 3, 4. How does the, this is the silly playlist. Does it make you feel smooth-brained yet? That is its purpose. Well, I guess its purpose is not to make you feel smooth-brained. Its purpose is that it is for smooth-brains. Little bouncy city. I've been sitting down at my computer recently with the intent to draw, and then I just don't. As the holidays roll around, I start thinking about it again, usually. But it never manifests. I've got a ton of plans for things that I'd like to do. But I can't do them perfectly the first time, so why would I start? People are purchasing stuff like crazy again? In, like, art, you mean, or just in general? Well. Clack. Clunk. Clunk. I guess I can't really... I've thought about spending some stuff on art, but I can't really justify the purchases, unfortunately. I'm not in a position to really get art for fun. However, I can use the subscriber emote, I guess, to make... or the subscriber funds to purchase some emotes or something. Overlay stuff, maybe. That's something that's crossed my mind. I want to like bring it up to subscribers first. I need to make like a subscription specific channel in the Discord. I don't know, even without a national holiday, there is 1 or even 2 days people can't go and buy stuff. See them buying groceries like they haven't. They have a family of wolves as guests. I guess it depends on if they're hosting. They might be hosting something. I've been on both sides of that shtick there. Seeing people that are hosting and being the party that is doing the hosting as well. It's a lot of work. Almost into the base. Starburst! Look at it! It's a base! Ta-da! I don't know why I found that so funny. Alrighty, Minox. Thanks for stopping by. It's been a pleasure to see you. I hope you have a happy new year as well. I might, well, it'll probably be the new year by the time I talk to you again, I guess. For you. On yonder other side of the world. Sort of. Well, maybe not. It's like midnight there, I guess. So, yeah, we're thereabouts, I guess. It's gonna be tough unless somebody lives in the same time zone or later. Or, sorry, earlier. We are 4 layers deep on this tree so far. Out of how many? Oh, that's a lot more. This is only the second layer with candles, and there's at least one more. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more layers to go. 10, I guess, if you count the very tip top. This tree's gonna take a second. Will you stop focusing? Oh, so fun fact. A fun potential fact, I guess. There was an announcement in the news here recently that apparently a lot of teas, specifically tea bags, are breaking down in people's tea. The ones made of plastic have become a concern recently. Which makes sense. Thankfully, I don't use the plastic ones very often. But there are concerns of microplastics in tea now. So when I get a tea bag that I know is definitely plastic, I've been cutting them open and putting them inside of my infusers. Strong tea bag. I'll show you a strong tea bag. I've made a corn dog. Stability. Thankfully, a lot of the tea bags I think that I use are hemp or paper. Maybe not like actual hemp. I don't think they're like hemp fibers. I think, or like a specific protein out of the hemp, something like that. I don't think it's processed. Hello? What's happening over here? Jesus, that's a lot of Discord messages. What's going on? My phone just decided to give me all of my notifications right now. Oh, Ataru's playing Marvel Rivals. Oh, you sent me a picture. What's this of? Oh, it's the mod. He's so wide, CT. Why is he so wide? That's funny. I just punched my microphone. Sorry if I did. Skrunk. Skrunk. Break my wrist. Break that puppy's neck. Really rainy around here recently. It's nice. It's nice and comfy. it's also been cold. Which is also nice and comfy. Because then I get to wear slippers. Big fluffy jackets. I like winter. Although the cold air does dry me out quite a bit. Save that file. I will save it here. You know what? We'll take this and we'll put it over here. There we go. It's it's been saved from my wrath. Save that file just mutes me to save everybody else from my voice. Hydration, we'll do. We've got a full glass of water here, but I've just been drinking tea this whole time. Which I guess is also sort of hydrating. Like the caffeine in it is, yeah, it's caffeine, that dehydrates you, but it's not that much in tea, I guess. I want to stretch too. Ooh. Currently using one of my Christmas gifts. Actually, I've got a floor mat down underneath my desk for my chair to roll on, because it was tearing up the carpet a little bit. Very nice. And I've stretched. There we go. Thank you for those redeems, CT. No. Then we get some ornaments. Get ornaments. It calls for and some stars, I think. One, two. Of course, I can mix and match this any way I really want to, I guess. Do I have to hide this for the other days of the year? Just put it out at Christmas. Got a lot of stuff on display in the background now that I think about it. Which is cool. It's really busy. But nobody can see it anyway. Most of the time it's my webcam's capture is too small for anybody to see any of it. Sometimes when I switch to this big view, you can see it.
Uh-oh. That's not good. I've set this one on a corner. There we go. No harm, no foul.
Playing a game recently with some friends called Klechka, which I think is Russian. It's sort of Lethal Company-esque, where you descend on an elevator. When you stop the elevator, it opens up to a room, and there's a bunch of things that you can go collect on the room, and those things are either tools to upkeep the elevator, named Kletka, or food, or, well, sometimes they're enemies. Been pretty fun so far. It gets kind of spooky at some points. I hope they continue to update it. I think it's currently in like an early release state, so they can update it as they want. Early access. It's got that old PS1 filter sort of style of graphics to it. It looks cool, it looks creepy. And I die a lot. As is my legacy. I'm offsetting these on purpose just to see if it looks a little nicer with them offset. It's like, you know, no ornament's gonna be hung on a tree perfectly straight. My philosophy anyway. No, come here, you. Don't exactly know if Kletika has an end. We think we found it. Which isn't too far in, which might... We were thinking the game was going to blow up at some point, but it doesn't seem to have happened. Unless we missed it. Somehow. I feel like I would have heard about it, but the category on Twitch is pretty barren. Look at that thick tree. Oh god, this thing's heavy. Cigarettes. Oops. There we go. Once I get the rest of my apartment cleaned up a little bit. I got some clutter in my kitchen, but I might do another baking stream at some point. In the relatively near future. Got a couple things I want to make. Matter of fact, I might have to make some of them soon. Pretty soon. Because the items are perishable and I have some of them. Got some muffins to make again. I want to make a different kind of muffin. I always make blueberry, which is good. I really like blueberry muffins, but I kind of want to shake things up. Something a little more complex or at least different. Got cinnamon sugar. Could make some cinnamon muffins. I have chocolate chips. Chocolate chip muffins. Scones is one of the things on my plates right now. I've made them before, but now I've got a pan that I can put the scones in to keep them shaped properly. I want to see if I like how it works. Oh, it doesn't say to put this one on the tree yet. Maybe we stack the next few layers on top of this. Yeah, that seems to be the case. Okay, so this will stay over here for right now. I just remembered I was supposed to be playing Dead Space at some point, too. Space 3 has got me riled up. I need to rethink my entire arsenal in that game. I think the piercing shot that I have is basically useless right now. With the amount of enemies that they throw at me. And the difficulty of actually shooting their flailing arm. I don't think a precision weapon is something that I need to deal with. So I might swap it out for a shotgun or something. See if that will help me out better. I do still kind of like having a small rapid fire gun on it. In order to take out the smaller enemies that swarm. Still seems like a nice idea. The plasma cutter, obviously, is still okay at its job. Just hate that it's basically like it's basically spam in the general direction of the limbs and hope that it hits. A moment. Fish in a barrel, the necromorph limbs. We'll see how it goes. I'll try to think of something that I can do with it. I just don't want it to be as frustrating as it was the last time I played it. I want to finish the game. No matter how bad it might be. Swapped these again. Get off of there. There we go. That's better. I should probably hop on the Valheim server at some point. It's been a week. It's been a week since I've been on there. I think we're playing this week. I'll have to double check on that. I might be able to still play. I don't know if Jean will join us. but I'm pretty sure Hunter will be ready to go. I think he's always itching to play Valheim. Little candles. And then this goes on top of this, I think. This should just slide right into place, I think. There we go. Spleen! This is how you shred your enemies. This is the flaming carousel. Don't know exactly why they have just this portion spin. It's an interesting... Ugh, excuse me, I've got the hiccups right now, sort of. It's an interesting, interesting choice to have just the top of the tree spin. If it was going to spin anywhere, I would have expected it to spin from the base, but it might also be too heavy to do that. I'm pretty sure that was the problem with my bonsai tree back there, that you can't see because my camera's not pointing that direction. Because the base of the bonsai tree is spinny, and I think I got around it. It was just falling out of position, but I got around it by adding studs or 1x2s, I think, to the base, and just basically locking it in place. This rotation idea was interesting, but not functionally sound. I need to go update the YouTube archive now that I think about it. I'm pretty sure I had a schedule set out. I was trying to get it running so that it would like produce, it would spit out a cut version of the streams once a day in the morning. But I've fallen flat on that. It takes so long to upload them. Half of the time I forget that I am uploading them, and the other half of the time I forget to upload them. But I guess it's no big deal. They are just trimmed VODs. Really? It's not like I edit them super well. They're very lightly edited. Very lightly edited. I think I'm getting to a point where it feels like it's not worth it to do it. Takes time to do it. Takes time for my computer to render it. Takes money and electricity too. If I I was going to do it, I should probably either fully edit them into something or not edit them at all. Wait a minute, is there nothing in the center of this? It doesn't look like there's supposed to be, so I guess this is it. Oh, whoa, whoa. I thought that locked in. It's not. Spain! Next layer, same as the first. Not really, but okay, we're getting gold. Studs out at that. If I've taught myself anything about the studs, then I'm gonna need stars. We're gonna get stars out. Studly started. Studs. Started. I'm learning. Watch out. Man, we're still not putting this back on the tree. We're 4 layers deep onto this piece. Hang on. How tall is this already? It's a pretty tall tree. It's like a whole hand tall. It's taller than a hand. I feel like this is going to sit. It's gonna go in between. It could fit in between, so it's very likely that's where that sits. With these little studs here. In between these two pieces, this stud here. There's one on each side here. Locks it in place, I guess. Makes the most sense to me. I might see if I can add the rest of the decorations to this tree whenever it's done. Because we're not going to be using the blues. There's blues and oranges and whites. And like an aqua. I've got at least 4 more layers. If I have at least 4 more of these. Can I turn off my camera's autofocus? Keeps making these slight adjustments that it doesn't need to do. Wait, isn't Cats on Mars copywritten? Oh well. Twitch will probably be mad about it, but that's fine. They can be mad about it. It's not like a person will be looking at it anyway. Oh shit. Make the pieces kiss. Make the penises kiss. Oh wait, what? Get out of here. I do not need a black stud yet. I guess they're not really studs there. Like smooth on top. I don't know what you would call that. A pebble. Okay, but I do need black studs actually. Now I need them. Sticking, 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 sticking. Sticking up, chuck out with the Rizzler. Oh, we are using the white ornaments on this one. Never mind. I love these little orbs. I use them on many a Bionicle. Back in the day. Back in my day. Wait, I need red flowers. We're making it to the true way. And then I'm gonna see how it looks. Wait, why is it just red flower with nothing else on it? Really? Huh, okay. Still, that's nice, I guess. So there's gonna be a lot of red in this area. Wait a minute. Hang on a second. I made a mistake. Get out of here. There's a little bit more red than I thought there was supposed to be, and it turns out I'd already added some red flowers. Completely forgot about it. Stacked the studs in the wrong spot. It's a little too much red. But it's fixed now. Ow. It's getting a little harder to spin this. Oh, I just noticed at the bottom of the instructions there's a little progress bar to show you how close you are to being finished. That's fancy. It's a fancy addition. Ah, I was wondering what this axle was for. We're doing the same thing we do for the base, but for this. And I've got to fill it with trunk. How many of these do I need? 5? 6. 4. 5, 6. Time to shish kebab. Ooh, I kind of want to make a skewer. Meat skewer sounds like a really good idea. For dinner, like for food, I mean. Shrimp and veggie skewers. Have a little barbecue. Recently watched today, I watched a Binging with Babish episode where he makes the chef's choice platter, I think he specifically says, from Monster Hunter World, and it looks good. He has like these big skewers, like they're that thick kind of skewers, and he gets these huge cuts of meat that are like this big around when they're folded. And that's what he skewers on them. They're enormous. It looks really good, but it also looks really expensive. God. Speaking of which, baking shows, cooking shows, baking shows. There was a baking show that I watched. I went to my brother's place for a wrapping party over the holiday. And we were watching some sort of baking show. I wish I remembered the name of it. There was like I think the judges there was like 3 ladies and 1 guy. And 2 of them, maybe it was 2 ladies and 1 guy. But the 2 ladies that I remember were being kind of critical about the they were analyzing the food from like a professional standpoint. And then but the guy was they were doing specifically Christmas stuff, holiday stuff. And the guy was just like, I remember like drinking stuff like this while I was for the holidays. It invokes that holiday feeling. He was going off of like the feeling of the food. But the others were he was also critiquing the like the flavor and the texture and the composition and stuff like that. But he was a little more forgiving. He was a little more understanding, I think, of the problems that people would encounter and how they were fixing them for the presentation. I'll have to see if I can find what it was called. It might have been called like a holiday bake-off or something like that. I think it was specifically for the holidays. And not like it might be a regular show. I don't think it was a regular show though. Speaking of bake-offs, I really need to watch the Great British Bake Off. My cousin's been trying to get me to watch that show for a while. And I keep saying I'm interested, and I am interested. But I just never watch it. Because I don't ever really watch TV, so... I never sign into my Netflix account, or my parents' Netflix account, rather. They've got extra seats. I'm usually watching Twitch or something. Twitch or YouTube. It's hard to talk about pop culture, that's for sure. Let me tell you what. Pop culture via osmosis is a bad way to talk about pop culture. And you get purists coming after you. You only see the clips. Yeah, my attention span is that of a goldfish. Sorry. Getting a little low on supplies here. But we're not getting low on angle pieces, that's for sure. Look at all these things, Jesus. sorry. Excuse me. Don't know if that came through. Hopefully not. Probably did. It will happen again. Oh, I get to use the smooth, oh boy, the smooth curved pieces that are in this jangly bag. Three and four. I might play some Marvel Rivals after this. I need to start doing the missions for the season. I've been playing it casually. I've not been getting sweaty with that game. Got a few friends that are into it, and a few not friends. A few people that I don't think I've met before that are into it. Everybody on Rivals, oh, not everybody. Some of the people that I meet on Rivals are, they bring in the toxicity. I was learning how to play Jeff the Shark at one point. And I used his ultimate, but at the time I didn't realize that his ultimate scooped up teammates too. And so I spat everybody off a cliff that I had in my mouth. Which wasn't the whole team, it was like one of our teammates. But it was like 3 of theirs. So it was a good play, but I didn't realize that you could spit out teammates individually from enemy players. Not to mention, they were playing Spider-Man, so they could have easily looped back with a web, but they didn't. And then they blamed me for the rest of the map. They were pissed at me the whole time. I didn't know at the time how exactly Spider-Man worked, but now that I know, yeah, they could have just webbed. It was a silly altercation, and I don't understand it, but it happened. And there it shall stay in the past. Oh, wait, what? Okay, so one of these. This is time for the star. This is the last bit. This is the cone of the tree. Tippy top. This is a lot of extra parts left over. Almost knocked it back off the edge. Well, they do need this. It's this piece. I need one of these stars. According to the instructions. And I need a flower stud, a golden flower stud. Wait, there. So I take this and put this on the stud on the stud that has a little arm. Then I put star. And then I put a smaller star. They're supposed to line up together. Kind of like them better lined up, anyway. I'll do that. Star. The star of the tree. There we go. Very nice. Alright. This, honestly, is kind of a nice tree on its own, but... We've got a little bit extra. Okay, it looks like according to the instructions, they do, in fact, slot the little flowers here in between. Oh, this doesn't, like, lock down. This just sits here. Look at this tree. Look at this tall, dang tree. Trying to figure out a way to tilt this without losing everything on it. Oh, it doesn't even fit on the webcam at that angle. That is a tall, dang tree. I don't think I'll build the 2-in-1 right now. So it can split up into other stuff. What else do I have extra? Would it be a crime to put the rest of the ornaments on it? Somewhere, maybe? I'm sure I can find spots for them. I'm gonna give it a go, that's for sure. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Oi! Get out of there, you! Wait, come back! There we go. Very nice. Oh wait, maybe I shouldn't put an orange next to a gold. Let's put a cool color in there. Let's put a silver in there, actually. You know what? You can't ever have too many decorations on your tree, I don't think. Unless it's, like, wilting because of it. Maybe then you've got too many decorations on your tree. Causing some structural integrity issues. Oh, I did put that one right in the center, didn't I? That blue one there. There's a blue one here, and there's a blue one here now. Although I guess this is a different blue, technically. So this blue I want to put up here, I think. Maybe. Do I want to put that all the way up there? Let's put that. Let's put that over here. Da 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 da. I've got some pinks to go on here as well. I might really not have enough. Enough ornaments to really flesh this thing out like I think I want it to be. Let's try not to make this too dense. Ah! Come back at you. See if they look too gaudy, maybe. I don't think they will. I think they'll be fine. Well, they might be spread out a bit thin. Okay, I've got 2 more that I can slap on. This area looks like it needs some color on this side. Kind of bunched all the silver ones together. I think we look too dense. This area looks a little too dense. Well, it's already got a pink there, though. So let's swap. Swap this green right here for a pink. I'm just doing some touch-ups right now. The build is done, for the most part. I will be slotting all of these. All of these extra bits into their own little bags later. Oh, there's a green right there too. Dang it. Okay, let me put the green up here then. Let's stay there. Is that corner not gonna work? That corner's not gonna work out. Hang it from the side up here? Kind of. That looks silly. I think it looks okay. Sure, blocked it. I had thought of something interesting that I might be able to do. That I might have been able to do if I had thought about it soon enough for the holidays, but I didn't think about it soon enough. So in limbo it stayed. But maybe I can do it next year. I was thinking of a game that I could try to make for the holiday. Well, I say game, more like a simulation, I guess, for the most part. But it would involve the community. It was going to be like an Advent sort of thing, or a allowing people, the community, to create things, and then I could have something to display them. But it would be an interactive display, essentially. Unfortunately, there were elements to it that I wasn't quite ready to solve their production. So I just saved the idea. Maybe I can do it next year. It will take some planning, though. Right, that's the end. That's the end of this. I have crafted a tree, a very tall tree. So tall, as a matter of fact, that it doesn't fit on camera unless it's at this steep angle. You might see it in the background for a bit while it's still winter. I think it's lopsided. I think it's leaning that way. Anyway. This is still funny that the top of it turns to me. That's gonna be it, I think. I'm gonna go... It's time for me to make some food. And clean up my mess. I'm glad I got a chance to pop into Twitch for the day. Let's see who's online. I'm gonna go say hi to somebody. Bum 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 bum. So I probably should have put like a just chatting or something in my title. These craft streams are also chat streams for the most part. Talk about random things. It's my favorite thing to do. Random topics that pop into my head are quite frequent. Ooh, Zombie Guts is online. What's she doing? What's Ash up to? This is OBS. I can't open her stream in a new tab. Dara's online playing Marvel Rivals. Ricky's online playing Battle Block Theater. It's been a hot second since I said hi to Ricky. Not Ricky SFW, by the way. Let's go say hi to Zombie Guts. They're a little bit of a different speed than I am. What are they listening to right now? Hold on. Yeah, that makes sense. They listen to a little bit harder stuff than I do. But it appears, I think the Cash is drawing. Oh, see? The Chibis. They look like Chibi. Oh, yeah, Chibi headshots. I see it. Okay. Yeah, let's go say hi. Bang, bang, bang. I'll go pop in. I'm going to go lurk in her stream anyway, so it only seems fitting. Feel free to copy a raid message if you want to. I should be back. I don't know. I probably won't play any games tonight. I don't think. I'm gonna leave tonight open for other stuff. I might be back tomorrow. I do need to do some. I want to check to see if anybody's gonna do anything for New Year's, which I probably should have done a long time ago, but I didn't. If nobody's available, I might do a stream. But otherwise, I probably won't be here to do one. So, we'll see about that. Take care, everybody. Goodbye.